See, what people don't know is what is 2025. So about like 13, 14 years ago, I was 20 years old. Well, 15 years ago, because I'm 35 now. So 15 years ago, I was 20 years old paying my grandma rent just to sleep on the floor. And then when I left there, I ain't looked back from elevating and turning my life up to building my lifestyle to the type of life I wanted to live. So it's like I ain't used to being homeless and not having. Like this ain't something that's um a regular thing for me. So it's like I'm not used to. I've been working since I was. I had to get a work permit, my first job ever, and I've been working from there till I was what 29. So like I've been working literally consistently since high school, and then 2020 I quit my job. I was there like 9.5 years, and I gave myself 10, but I ended up deciding to move to California like 6 months earlier than I planned because I was gonna leave in 2021, but I ended up leaving 2020, not knowing when I left everybody was gonna get laid off anyway. So I literally quit before I quit because I worked at a casino. So as you know, like a casino is not an essential job and it's a place where you deal with people. So I literally quit before everybody got laid off, and everybody got laid off anyway. So I was gonna lose my job in 2020 anyway. 2020 would have been my 10 years. August of 2020 would have been my 10 years. I was 9.5. I was 6 months away from my 10-year anniversary for working there, and yeah, so I had worked at the same company 10 years straight, damn near, from 20 to 30 essentially, and it's like a motherfucker get accustomed to that consistent money, but it's like I was already making more money an hour working for myself, but it wasn't consistent work. And the stability of having consistent and stable income made me literally quit running my own business that I created as a teenager to stable income when it's like, man, I was clearing like 150 to 60, $70 an hour off myself, just having an idea, creating a flyer, and doing that. But it's like I had a bunch of female clients from church. That was literally how I literally created a business off of shit that my parents taught me. Well, my grandparents taught me how to do. I just did it for women that didn't have husbands and charged them. And that was it. Cleaned up um evicted apartment units, basements, attics. Um I had all four seasons in my city, so I literally benefited from the removal of all of the things that come in all the seasons, snow, leaves, cut grass, all of that shit. Did all of that and just charged women for it that didn't have a man to do it for them. But it wasn't consistent enough for me to do that all the time because I didn't have consistent enough work. But I mean, I still was making some decent money when I did work. I make like $300 in like 2 hours worth of work. So it's like mainly like weekends and shit. But it was like I didn't understand like that's not normal to just have idea and then well I made the flyer by hand and then shit they ended up well the good work I did ended up spreading around and it was like word of mouth. Like when you do good work with a woman, they're gonna tell another woman that your work good. And I ain't sleep with none of them. And yeah, like, so I ain't used to not having. I said what I said. It's all sort of shit.